Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am going to be drawing a hand again. The position is going to be kind of like this, like the hand is walking on the ground, because it is a witch hand. It's going to be a whimsical little hand. I'm going to give it a little witch hat, because why not? Alright. I want to make sure I draw this hand big enough to actually take up a large amount of the page, because I keep drawing everything too small, and I don't like it. I don't like it when there's still like a ton of paper left on the page, but I can't add anything, because the day's over, and that's the rules of this sketchbook. Alright. Yeah, that's about good. I got a reference picture up there of a hand. It's actually not even a human hand. It's like a little skeleton zombie hand or whatever. I don't know. It's like a Halloween prop. I couldn't find any actual hand references for a crawling hand. Alright, go ahead and just get a thumb in here. That's not the best thumb, but you know, that's fine for now. Right? Yeah, we'll say it's fine for now. We're just trying to get the basic shape down. Hold on, let's plan out the fingies just a little bit. Although these whole things are just planning out. I want to make sure they're planned out thoroughly. Alright. And we can add a third one that's a little higher up. And where's the fourth finger, you may ask? Yeah, we're going to see it through there. Well, actually, if we're going to see it through there, looking at the reference, this finger doesn't even actually exist. I think I drew it wrong already. Yeah, I did. Whoops. Alright, hold on, bear with me. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the finger from like there. I don't know. We'll go ahead and do this, and then get this finger in here. But these fingers are kind of looking weird, and this would be where the other one is. Like, peeking through, but that's wrong. Try to get, like, the little curves. Alright, what are we even doing? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Kinda just scribbling on this page. Alright, this is a mess. We're gonna erase it, and we're gonna make it better. How are we gonna make it better? Normally, I like to start with the center of the hand, because, you know, that's how you probably should start. But I'm gonna start with the fingers. These fingers right here. So I can make sure they're actually the correct thickness. Then we'll do the hand. So we gotta try again. Still haven't sharpened my pencil. Still need to sharpen my pencil. Alright, so this is how much room we're giving it. I say that I'm gonna do the hands first, and I proceed to do a little bit of sketch of where the hand's gonna go. I think I just messed up my words there. I'm not gonna correct myself. I don't care what I said. Alright. There we go. Right. Then, but I put it all the way out here, and this finger shouldn't be shown that much. So this should go out here, but then this needs to come up more. Alright, so we're only putting, like, 2 knuckles. There are 3 knuckles, but we're just gonna put 2. The little reference I got doesn't it's got 3, but I want to do 2 because I don't know. I've seen like some anime hands are drawn with only like 2 little knuckle things instead of 3. It's usually for the female hands. And I kind of wanted to try it out because I've never done that before, so that's what we're doing. Alright. Oh wait, whoops. I wasn't meaning to bring that in yet. Alright, there we go. There's that. And this should kind of go in a little bit more. But do that still. And then this. And that. There we go. It's beautiful, isn't it? Alright, then we're gonna need to get the pinky in, though. And how are we going to get the pinky in? Well, we're going to kind of just guess on its correct position. Kind of guess. Should we actually guess? Or should we, actually try to figure out where it would actually go? Probably, but I'm not gonna. We're also just gonna erase that, because that's horrible. That's not good. That wasn't good at all. Alright. I really do need to sharpen my pencil because my lines are like very thin right now and I don't like it. They're not thin, they're very, what's the word? Opaque? Is that even that is a word, I know that, but what does it mean? What does opaque mean? I don't know, they're dull. They're dull, is what I'm trying to say. The lines are dull. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Is it really? Nah, but I'm just going to move on to drawing the rest of the hand. We're also going to add a witch hat, because why not? Because that was the whole point of me actually doing this, was for a witch hat. I feel like the little gap right here and here is pretty wide for the thumb not being very far out. I don't know. I feel like this is disproportioned. But I don't care. I'm going to just pretend like it's not, because I have that wonderful ability. I have the wonderful ability of not paying attention. Right. There we go. That looks wrong, very wrong. Let's try that again. Go ahead and just do that. Let's try that one more time. Alright. Should be a little flat right there because of, you know, the finger coming in contact. Alright. That's not perfect, but you know, that's not terrible, so we'll go ahead and keep that. Alright, let's try to make that nail look like a nail. There we go. I think that nail looks relatively well. Computer, what the hell are you doing? Oh, it's like trying to update itself. No. I still need my reference. Please update in a couple of minutes when I am done with this. Thank you very much. Actually, I probably don't even need the reference anymore because I haven't actually looked at it since right then when I was just seeing what my computer was doing. Alright, I kind of accidentally did that a little backwards right there. I don't know if you can tell. You think we can just play it off? I don't think we can now. I mean, we could probably leave it as that, but I don't really want to. I gotta get closer to the paper. Alright. There we go. And there we go. There we go. That's kind of bad. Alright. Alright. There we go. That's a little better. Not necessarily a lot better, but you know, it's a little better, and that's all that really matters, right? That finger's a little wonky, but we're gonna leave it as is. Alright. Alright. Whoops, that's... didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and get this part of the hand in, too. Just to get this looking correctly. So, if the thumb's right here... well then, actually, since the long nails... the thumb's gonna need to be farther out now to touch the ground, right? Yeah, I didn't think about that. Because if you think about it, the nail will get in the way of your hand touching the ground. So I've got to move the finger farther back now. I didn't think about that till right now. Alright. Let's try to... try to go like this. We are making the thumbnail quite a bit shorter than the other ones because, well, I still want to be able to place it in the correct area. Alright. There we go. I think that this hand actually looks relatively good. I mean, there's lots of sketchy lines underneath, but I can kind of get rid of those a little bit more. But now it's time to draw the witch hat. Now, how do we draw the witch hat? Well, I completely forgot. I want it to, like, come up more over here. And kind of just be a little bit right here, if that makes sense. That's a big area right here. And then a little bit right here. Oh yeah, I should do this every time when I make a witch hat. Just like sketch out a couple lines first. Dang, this looks way better. Oh, look at that. That just looks good. Is it weird that I like this little line better than this entire hand right now? I like the weird parts of my drawings. Alright, well, it's gonna need to actually have quite a large base, or it would, if we were to care about actual proportions. Oh, and you know what I just realized that makes this even better? This is like one of the few witch hats I'm drawing with literally no reference either. Usually I'll get a couple references for my witch hats, but this one I don't have a single one. Oh, I like this drawing now. Wow, this is a good drawing. 10 out of 10 drawing right here. Oh yeah, look at that little witch hat. It's a little off because I was trying to make the top a little more proportionate to the actual, like, drawing itself, but it's pretty cool, pretty good. Alright, but you need to actually see the bottom of this witch hat, or I want you to be able to see it, so I'm gonna raise that a little, like, basically lower that a little bit. So it's kind of like you're seeing the bottom of the witch hat instead of just the witch hat being lifted up, if that makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and erase that shit. Erase it, erase it, erase the lines, get rid of them. Make them disappear, get rid of the lines. They don't need to be here, so get them out of here. I just realized I forgot the pinky, but we'll just forget it. We'll draw it in a second, but right now let's get rid of these. Just get rid of a lot of the sketchier sketch lines, if that makes sense. I usually like to do that with a bigger one, and I kind of wish I didn't do it with this one, since how small this fucking eraser is. But that's fine. Alright. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I should probably just make this line a little darker, just because it did kind of get deleted a little bit. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some witch hattiness in here. Oh yeah. Whoopsies. Ah, that line's a little shitty, but we'll fix that line with an eraser. Go ahead and actually get the eraser out first. And I did intentionally make the hat a little more scruffy. I want it to be a little more scruffy because I was thinking of this whimsical little lad being a little more mischievous, a little evil, if you will. A little evil little lad. I don't have a name for the evil ones, but this is one of the evil ones. And yes, there's evil, whimsical little lads. I mean, they're not really evil. All the whimsical little lads are just whimsical little lads, but some of them are bad villains. But none of them are, like, actually bad villains. They wouldn't actually do anything. Alright. There we go, there's that. Then remember you wanted to add a little bit there, but that just kind of looks weird now, actually. Alright, just go ahead and shade under here, you know? Gotta shade the hand. Shady shade, shady shade, shade the hand, shade it good. There we go, shade the hand, shade in the hand, shade in the hand. There it is, it's not perfect, but it's decent, so we'll keep it. there. Alright. I want to make the point on this a little sharper. There we go. Alright, I think that's oh wait, I just remembered the pinky is still a thing that needs to be done. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I'm just trying to make it better, but not really doing too much. Alright, let's try and just see if we can get this like first try. And you may say, oh, but where's this one's nail? Oh no, this nail chipped. Chipped. It chipped. Oh heavens! Alright, I'm done. Drawing done. Shit, no. Oh, I was supposed to catch that. Could have been cool. Ka-chow. Ka-chow, 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 ka-chow. And there we go. There's my signature. Alright. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.